The difference between a certified clinician and a professional clinician is a certified clinician is only certified to teach a certain level of my method.
Horsemanship felt a lot more natural to me. This is what gets me up in the morning. This is what I want to do.
The world of horse training is not for the faint of heart. Known to break some of the toughest individuals, no other academy tops the Clinton Anderson Academy. Only a select few have risen to the challenge.
The certified clinicians can teach the fundamental level of the method. They know all the academy horse program, etc. They know the groundwork, the riding of the whole fundamental level, like training on the trail and the fundamentals in the arena.
I'm really not somebody that grew up around horses a lot. You know, I grew up on a feedlot. My dad farmed and fed cattle, and we always had one or two horses around. I never really got interested in them or really knew that much until, you know, I was about 15, 16. My sister actually, who was interested in horses at that point, she ended up getting a horse. We got a couple more, and we were having some problems with them, which kind of led me to finding Clinton then. My first true horse that I owned was actually a 2-year-old colt that hadn't been started. And so my interest really from there pretty much became a passion at that point. So after I'd started several of my own horses and gotten some experience there, I started doing the Extreme Mustang Makeover competitions. That was a fun experience and kind of got me hooked on the whole deal. I've got maybe 6 or 7, I don't know how many horses I've got now that are Mustangs back home. They just keep appearing, it seems like. But just in the years that followed, I did a lot of those challenges and got a lot of experience. You know, Mustangs is probably the purest you can get as far as an unbroke horse goes, and it'll teach you a lot. It'll challenge you a lot, and I had a lot of fun doing that.
I think I knew pretty quickly that Jake had what it took to be a clinician. First of all, I knew he had the work ethic. I mean, this guy can work. He's very honest, he's very, very diligent about looking for things to do, very proactive. If I gave him something to do and he already completed it, he wouldn't just stand around waiting for somebody to tell him to do something else. He'd go find something to do. But I tell you what I think he has more than anything is he is really gifted at teaching. Over the last year and a half since I've been working with him, I've noticed his teaching just getting better and better and better. He's extremely articulate. People are comfortable with him. The ladies like him. Men like him. I mean, he is going to be a great product of Down on Horsemanship to release out to the people, that's for sure.
One particular point in the academy where I knew for certain, you know, that I had picked the right career path and picked the right program. You get exposed to horses that are difficult, that challenge you, that build your skills. That's a great thing about the academy. And this particular one kind of exposed where my major weaknesses were. It was a hot, nervous type of horse that, you know, historically and even before I came to the academy had struggled a lot with. And, you know, and Clinton helped me a lot out personally through that entire process. The horse finished off, the owner was super happy with it. She was thrilled, I was thrilled with the result, you know. That experience has kind of echoed ever since, you know. A lot of the things that he's told me with that horse, I can still hear in the back of my mind when I'm going to work with any horse that has the same tendencies. It just really sank in after that whole experience that if I had this horse in training previously, if I was at home, I would have been way out of my element, you know. It kind of highlighted how much Clinton had helped me improve my skills and just really brought it home that yes, I'm in the right place here.
Jake's best quality as a teacher is that he's extremely personable. He makes people relaxed around him. He's very diligent with saying it the way I say it, teaching it the way I teach it. He absolutely understands not to deviate from the method, the way we teach it, the way we train it, etc. So I would have to say his best skills is kind of his people skills and his ability to teach.
After your horse has completed training and you get to that end of the program where the owners come in for their lesson day, it's a real special experience. I'm sure definitely for them, and it is for me as well. You know, it's really exciting to see them being excited, them, you know, knowing what they knew of the horse before, their interactions with it previously, and then seeing all the changes that have come around since the horse has been in the program. You know, they're pretty excited, pretty surprised, and very pleased. And you know, it makes you feel good knowing you've put a lot of hours in with that horse. You've invested a lot, and it feels really good to see that pay off and know that that's appreciated.
I'm proud to have Jake represent the company and the method because he's just an upstanding individual. You know, there's a reason why I give a money-back guarantee on my certified clinicians and professional clinicians. You know why? Because I never have to give anybody their money back. You know, I get emails after emails after emails of, oh my God, I just hired this person, they're unbelievable. A lot of people say, hey, we're glad we hired them, we feel like they're better than you, Clinton. That's not an insult to me, that's my job. My job is to produce better horsemen than me at a cheaper price. So I promise you, if you hire Jake, you will not be disappointed.